Join me today for a BattleTech unboxing. Today will be the Grey Death Legion Heavy Battle Lance. This is the Geek Ball channel. My name is Bobbie, and today we're going to be unboxing the BattleTech Grey Death Legion Heavy Battle Lance. Sorry about the glare, you probably can't really see it all that great there. But yeah, I'll get some close-up pictures of the mix like I usually do once we're done. So, let's open her up. So this is for the, like I said, the Grey Death Legion, a very fabled mercenary unit in the Inner Sphere in BattleTech. Actually, I recent-ishly did the reviews for some books for the Grey Death Legion about how they've restarted in the current era, and I'll link to the reviews for those up here somewhere. Yeah, I think it'll be up here, might be over here. I don't know, it'll be somewhere. Might be right here, who knows. So, we have cards like we usually have, and I'll show you those. Now, these mechs are all either different armaments or repositioned, or one of them has jump jets. So, I'm going to need to get the cards, because again, I don't know all of these by sight. Although I think I actually do know most of these. So, get my cards here so I don't know what on earth I'm talking about. Okay. So, first and foremost, we have a Shadowhawk, which we've had these before. I want to say this is in the Game of Armored Combat box set, but I could be mistaken on that. And this one will be the one that has the jump jet plume. So we'll remove him from the base. Looks like part of a rock he's standing on. I've never seen that before. It's still on there. I don't know if that's supposed to stay on there. It doesn't look like it's a part of his foot. Well, we'll find out here in a moment. So the jump jet plume plugs into the same pegs that the feet were in, and then in the back of the mech are three tiny holes that there's probably no way you folks are going to be able to see, but they're down in here. And they plug into these little prongs on the end of this. If I can get it here. And now it looks like it's rising on the jump jets there, blasting off to who knows where. Then we have a Man of War or Gargoyle, depending on if you're Inner Sphere or Clan. And then this one is in one of the box sets from the Clan Invasion Kickstarter, but this one is differently armed. That one has, I don't know what kind of, again, I don't know the weapons by sight, unfortunately. I'll get better at that, hopefully. But this is definitely different armament. You can tell by the arms. The others have what appear to be giant grenade launchers, whereas these are definitely not. You can actually see the fist on one of these, which I believe is probably surrounded by lasers. And I don't know what the larger weapon over here is offhand. Now, this one is definitely different weapons, and it's a wildly different variant. This is a catapult, believe it or not. I know you normally see them with the giant boxes for the missiles on their shoulders, but this, I believe these are armed with two PPCs is what's on here, particle pulse cannons. And so this one's a very specific variant. This is the only set this one's in for this particular variant. Now, of course, since BattleTech is not a what you see is what you get game, you can just say your others are the variants. These are just if you want to have, you know, one that actually looks like it's supposed to. And then finally, we have a Regent, which looks pretty beefy. I'm going to say it's probably, I I don't know if the card here tells me. No, this one won't. This one will, I think. No, it won't. So I want to say the Regent is an assault mech, and I think it's a 90-10 mech, but I could be mistaken. Based on its size and its role, it's definitely an assault level mech. I believe that the Warrior Pope of New Avalon pilots a Regent. Obviously his isn't gray. I believe it's gold and white, if I remember right. I did a video talking about that a little bit. I'll try to link that up here as well. But yeah, so the Regent's a pretty good size mech here. And like I said, these are meant to be from the Grey Death Legion, from the current iteration of it, because there's clan weaponry among these, and the Regent's a newer mech. I do kind of wish that would have had the Marauder that the main character inherits, which used to belong to Grayson Carlisle. That would have been nice, but you never know. We might see another Grey Death Legion battle pack at some point. But if you read the novels, it explains where these mechs all come from, because they all have stories of how they wound up there. But yeah, and then like I said, there's the Alpha Strike cards for each of them, and I'll lay them out and get a few pictures here. So we'll go ahead and cut to that. Well, hopefully you got a pretty good look at everything there. Thanks to the magic of editing, things are right back where they were before we left, somehow. But yeah, so that's about it for this one. This set's been out for a little bit. Just we haven't, I haven't finally taken the time to set things up here at the house so I can do these recordings. Jim's been pretty busy with things, so it's been kind of fluctuating as to when I can get over there and when he and Owen are able to be in the videos. So so yeah, it's been a while. I've had this set for a while. I believe this one was a Barnes & Noble exclusive. I could be wrong on that. If it was, it's not anymore. It's past the 1 year window of exclusivity, and so you can find these elsewhere. I bought mine either online or at a convention. I don't remember which. But yeah, so this will be the first of several. Now that I've got things set up, and as long as the sound checks out when I edit this, I'm probably going to start going through all the stuff from the Mercenaries Kickstarter, and it'll be big chunks all at once. I'll probably record several videos back to back to back, and then I'll release them, because we have other things here on the channel, so it's not just going to be one BattleTech unboxing after another. Although, based on subscriptions and everything, that's what I should do. But this isn't the BattleTech channel, so we talk about BattleTech a lot. We're going to be talking about it more now that I've got things set up to actually do these things. Probably also going to see some Lego builds, and yeah, because the camera I have at the moment is actually set up on like a boom arm kind of deal, and I'm going to fiddle around with that to see if I can get the shots of the table itself by repositioning. And yeah, we'll have to see how that turns out. Gonna do some experimentation. Hopefully there's no background noise that's really messing things up, but I'll find out when I edit. But in the meantime, let me know what you folks think down in the comments. I'll handle the description. You guys handle the comments. Yeah, let me know if you guys have this set. If you have any questions about the specific mechs or the Grey Death Legion that I can hopefully maybe answer from those novels. Let let's see here. I think, yeah. So the characters I definitely know from the novels are Lori Carlisle. Yeah. She should be, if I'm remembering correctly, she's Ronan's sister. Ronan Carlisle is one who leads the Great Death Legion. At the point of this was made, he'd be piloting the Man of War, but eventually he gets, like I said, the Marauder that Grayson Carlisle used to use. Don't know about the rest of these folks. The names don't just immediately jump out at me, but yeah, I'd have to double check and read through these for sure, but that's for another time. Like, I'll get some pictures of these, but like I said, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Commenting and sharing are the things that help us grow the channel. We always appreciate that, and appreciate all you folks have done to help us get to where we are, and hopefully you stick with us going forward. If there's any other specific kind of content you want to know, want me to talk about here, I have promised some videos that now that I've maybe got things set up here, I'll be able to actually get to. So we'll see. No, this is not the end of the car videos. It's actually way more convenient for me to record in there than in here. But for as far as this kind of stuff, I hopefully don't have to wait on other folks and get this going. I do like the other people being in the videos though, because they do have questions, things I wouldn't think to talk about, and they've got stuff they want to talk about. Like, it's a collaborative effort. So hopefully things will settle down on various home fronts and we'll all be back together soon. But until then, that's all I've got. So just remember, no guts, no galaxy.